Hey, my loves. I am coming on this afternoon. I'm changing the narrative a little bit. So, I'd like to be a little more visible on Mondays. I've chosen on Mondays to speak about my motivation collection. And why I chose Monday, because Monday is usually like uh, we like to say Monday blues. People don't like Monday. It's the first working week for most people. And um, we like to say Monday motivation. So this is sort of like a motivational segment. And my name is Krista. I am from the beautiful island of Trinidad and Tobago. And I am the CEO of Krista Gabriel's Designer Brand, your favorite sewing instructor. And I am a first time author of the book, the children's book, The Power in Her Dream. But today, every Monday I am going to focus on my motivation collection. I introduced it in 2016 when I first started the brand. And when you come in, just introduce yourself, let me know you're here, where you're from. I'd appreciate that. And I'm going to talk about, every Monday I would like to dedicate to talking about one of the teas from my collection. People usually tell me, they love the words. It's so inspiring, it's so motivational. And sometimes I think, but I really think, I should share a little bit, how I came about with the words, or at least, what the words are, what the words mean to me. And I know there are a lot of people who can relate to it. So the first thing I wanted to do is not buried but planted. Yes, that's what it says. If you can read it the way it's written on my jersey. So, not buried but planted. I know most of us, everyone, let's just say that, not most of us, everyone goes through a period in their life where they feel like if they're buried. Right? You feel like you're alone, you feel like you're going through whatever it is you may be going through on your own, right? And buried, a seed being buried, we like seeds. All of us, we like seeds. But a seed is planted. Yeah, let's think about it like that. A seed is planted, right? A lot of us feel undervalued. At some point in time in our life, we feel we're undervalued or under pressure, whether it's relationships, whether it's your career life, whether it's your business, life in general, whatever it may be. At some point in time in life, we feel like we're undervalued, under pressure. But when we're feeling like that, we have been planted, we're not buried. Okay? A lot of times God wants to do something in us. We're not mature yet to that level that He expects us to be at, or He would like us to be at. And sometimes in order to do the work within us, He has to plant us. We have to be planted. We have to go under. Right? That's where I got all of this from. Not buried, but planted. I just wanted people to understand the concept that you're not alone. You haven't been buried. It's just a making season. Break you to make you. Yeah, I'm sure we've heard of that already. Break to make you. Right? So, we just it's going through a transition. We feel like we're all alone. We feel like that we're in this by ourselves. And a lot of times, some people give up prematurely. They don't allow the processing to happen. They don't allow the processing to take place. And they give up. That's what the devil would like us to do, to give up prematurely. But God just wants us. He's conditioning us in every form and fashion during that period of being planted. Right? Remember, God is not about perfection. If it's one thing I always say, there are no perfect people. It's not about perfection, but it's about progression. We must progress through life. Sometimes we want to know what's happening with the business. Why haven't we gotten at a certain stage or point? But sometimes are you within the capacity to deal with what the vision that you have, or the vision that you were given. And yes, um, you know, a lot of us have visions, whether it's for life in general, whether it's business, whatever it may be. But that level of maturity, you need to take that business to the next level. Are you there personally? Are you there yet? So, you know, sometimes we have to go through that period in our life, and it's not a buried. We have not been buried, but we have been planted. I mean, I know I can talk on and on and on and on and on about this, but basically that's it. It's just to encourage people, inspire people, you know, just to give you that reassurance that you're gonna come through, and you're gonna come through like gold, you know, like diamonds at the end of it all. Just hang in there. And if it's one thing, learn as much as you can, so that it can propel you to the next level. It can take you to the next level, to the next step. So my name is Krista. I know I didn't go long, but I mean,